In this video, I'm going to go over how to set up a new score in Sibelius. First thing to do, of course, is start up Sibelius, which looks like this little purple treble clef icon. Of course, if it's not down here in the dock, you can go up and type it in by clicking in up here. So this is the startup screen, which always opens up. You have a choice here of recent scores or starting a new score, and some other options as well. Important here just to click once, otherwise you won't get any of the options and the score will just open. So clicking once on blank will start us with a blank score. Then to add instruments, very easy, we go over here and we add change instruments. So two ways to get our instruments in. What we can do is choose from the family or just type. So for example, if we want a flute, I can go to the woodwind family here, click the arrow, select flute, and the important step then is to push add to score. If I want to have another woodwind instrument, for example an oboe, I can select oboe. A quick way to get it in is just to double click and in it goes. For example, if I wanted to put a harpsichord in next, I would just type up here H-A-R-P and you get the ideas from down there. I'm just using the down arrow now to select that, push enter, there it is, it comes up, and again add to score. You'll notice with instruments like piano or harpsichord it'll say A and B. That's because those instruments need to use two staves. Okay, so now we have our instruments. Scrolling down, now we can choose all of our options. So we can choose our time signature. From here, if you want to do a different time signature that's not there, you can click on other. If you want to start with an anacrusis, you just tick that box and that's there. Tempo text, you don't have to have anything, but I always find it's useful to put something in. So for this time I'm going to use Allegro, which is around about 120. I would always put the metronome mark in. It is possible to put it in later, but it's much quicker here. It'll also mean that your score plays at the correct speed that you want it to. If you need to change it, you can simply change that later. Next, we can choose our key signature. So scrolling down here, we've got a couple of options of different things to select from. Major sharp keys, or major flat keys, or in fact no key signature. So I'm going to choose F major. Then down here, some very important information. You've got to put your title in here. So I'm just going to reuse the word title. Put your own name down there. Lyricist is the person who wrote the words. So if there's no words, don't worry about that. You can copyright your work if you want. 2013 and anything else you want. If you want a title page, you can tick that, but you don't really need to unless you're publishing it. You can, of course, always add any of this stuff later. Then simply we push create and up pops our score. The last two things to do is click the green plus so you can see a little bit more on the screen, and then of course save your work, and that way it's there from the start. Command S will save. I hope that's helped. Have fun.